Greetings YouTubers, and welcome back to another Toddy Walnuts collection overview video. This is going to be part 4 and the final part of my Arrow video collection. This is going to be the deluxe editions and the box sets. So far we went through the steelbooks and we went through the window box editions, we went through the DVDs, and we went through the Amaray cases. So I guess this is part 5. If I could count. So, and these are not in alphabetical order. I started to do that and I was just like, you know what, it doesn't matter. So we're just gonna get into it here, and I hope you enjoy the video. If you have any questions or comments, you can always leave those down below. If there's something you want to see more in depth, if you want me to open up one of these box sets, I can certainly do that too. Just leave a comment. So let's check these box sets out. Okay, so the first one, slide this down a little bit, give us some wiggle room, is An American Werewolf in London. This is definitely a classic, and this is a really beautiful edition. It comes in this hard outer shell, and it comes with a book and the movie and a bunch of bonus features. Really, really nice edition. I love the movie. Another beautiful set from Arrow is the Inside the Mind of Coffin Joe. And these have all of Coffin Joe's movies there. Let's see if we can read that. This Night, I'll Possess Your Corpse, The Strange World of Coffin Joe, The Awakening of the Beast, The End of Man, When the Gods Fall Asleep, The Strange Hostel, and Naked Pleasures. Where was I? I lost myself. I was trying to read it through the phone and then I looked up and lost it. Hellish Flesh, Hallucinations of a Deranged Mind, Embodiment of Evil, and The Strange World of Jose Mojica Marins, who played Coffin Joe. This is a really beautiful box set. I have this on DVD, and it came in a really nice kind of a coffin box, and it was really nice. This is a beautiful edition of that series. I recommend it if you check it out. It's Mexican horror. I believe these were filmed in Mexico. Maybe not all of them, but I think a majority of them. The next one here is the Conan Chronicles. And I still haven't opened this up yet. I have these movies a couple different times already. I've seen this movie many, many, many times. I just haven't opened this particular edition. This is the 4K. Comes with Conan the Barbarian and Conan the Destroyer. Maybe I'll do an unboxing of this someday. But look at all those bonus materials, man. That's nuts. That's really cool. So that's the 4K box set. And then I like the way that these individual Blu-ray sets look. So I did double dip, and these are not 4K, but there you have Conan the Barbarian. Comes with I believe it is a poster, and then you get a book and the movie. And really nice. Really, really nice stuff. And Conan the Destroyer. Also, I will leave a link down below. I started to upload videos on Patreon. So I'll leave the link and hope to see you over there. It's a free membership. And you're going to see things over there that will not be posted to YouTube. So I have a couple of these Creepshow 2 sets. 2 of the red ones. And then there was I don't remember which was which. But one of these was a US exclusive, one of them was a Canadian exclusive, and I believe the third one was the Arrow Video website exclusive, but I don't remember which cover was which. But these are all the same movie, just different colors, that's all. And the next one here is called the Daimajin trilogy. I have the, this is the more deluxe box set with the hard outer shell. Japanese monster movie, giant monsters. And this was the one that I had. I bought this from Hamilton Book. It was on sale a couple of years ago. I think I paid like 10 or 15 bucks for this trilogy. But this is pretty much bare bones, and it comes in kind of a thinner box. But you do get a lot of stuff with this. I think it's still worth it. But the deluxe box is a little bit better. All right. Next one is Django, starring Franco Nero. Look at that gun. He is not playing. Sergio Corbucci. And this one comes with a, looks like another poster, a book in the movie. And I have a couple of the Gamera box sets. The first one is the Showa era. And that comes with, all right, let me get in here. Gamera, the giant monster. Gamera versus Barugan. Gamera versus Gaios. Gamera versus Virus. And Gamera versus Gyron. Gamera versus Jiger. And Gamera versus Zigra. Jeez Louise. I feel like taking a nap after that. And that's what this looks like. It's really nice. A beautiful box set. And I'm going to put that up here for now because I'm going to show you what they look like when you stick them together. Next one is the, I forgot how you pronounce the name. I think it's Heisei era. I could be wrong about that. I looked it up one time and I did know it at one time, but it has slipped my mind completely. So please forgive me if it's a mispronunciation, but you get Gamera, the Guardian of the Universe. Gamera 2, Attack of Legion. Gamera 3, Revenge of Iris. And Gamera the Brave. And that's another beautiful box set. There's the movies. And when you put them on the shelf like this, it makes kind of a little panoramic viewing of the Gamera monster. I like that. I think it's pretty good, pretty cool. And I have a couple of the Hellraiser Quartet of Torment. And this is one with the Chatterer on the cover. These are the 4K editions. See the Chatterer on there. And you get a look at all these bonus features. It's a 4-disc set. So you get Hellraiser, Hellraiser 2, Hellraiser 3, Hell on Earth, and you get Hellraiser 4 Bloodline. And you get a bunch of extra bonus features in here. And I'll put that up here because I'm going to show you these side by side. I don't remember if this was 4K or Blu-ray, but this is also that same box that I just showed you, but it has Pinhead on the cover, but it has all the same stuff inside. So that's what those two look like. I think it's beautiful packaging. These are really heavy and sturdy. And the last one for shelf 1 is When Titans Ruled the Earth. You get, these are the remakes, Clash of the Titans and Wrath of the Titans. These are really good movies. I really love these movies. I don't really ever hear people talking about these too much. And the people who do talk about this always kind of, they kind of pan it because everybody likes the original, which I get it. I love the original, and I don't think they were trying to take anything away from the original, but they have a lot more of a budget because the first Clash of the Titans was pretty low budget, had stop motion, and it had really cool monsters in there though, like Medusa and the Kraken and all that. This one here benefits from CGI and a bigger budget, so, but I really enjoy these movies. And it is When Titans Ruled the Earth. So that concludes shelf 1. So moving right down now to shelf 2. This is the Battles Without Honor and Humanity. You get Hiroshima Deathmatch, Proxy War, Police Tactics, and Final Episode. This is a really big box set here. This is the complete collection. Check that out. You get a hardcover book and you get all those movies. Really, really cool. And these are really good too. Everything that Arrow puts out is excellent. These are the American Horror Projects, Volume 1 and 2. And the first one here, just look at that. That is really cool. You get Malatesta's Carnival of Blood, The Witch Who Came from the Sea, and The Premonition. Again, it comes with a book, and all the movies have their own case. And then there's some bonus materials and stuff back here. And we'll slide over to Volume 2. And in this one, you get Dark August, Dream No Evil, and The Child. There's the movies and the book. Beautiful stuff. Here's a excellent movie. This particular box set, it's very chintzy. It's very, it's not up to Arrow Video standards as far as quality, as far as I'm concerned. The outer slipcover is really flimsy. But the good news is they are releasing another box set with this movie in 4K and Blu-ray. So I'm definitely going to get that. And I love this movie. I love everything about the movie. The characters were great. I liked Sheriff Lefty, Stretch, the DJ. It was really good. And it comes with a 100-page book as well. But this blended a perfect amount of horror with some comedic scenes in it too. And I thought it really worked. But I'm looking forward to the 4K upgrade on that. Next one is John Carpenter's The Thing. This is just the Blu-ray edition. I don't have the 4K of this. I think I have the 4K steelbook of this, but check out all those bonus features there. Wow. And it comes with a book in there. Here's a couple sets here. I haven't even really dove into these yet. These are movies by Claude Chabrol, and I bought these on an Arrow website sale about probably 4 or 5 years ago. These were really, really cheap. I think it was a slow seller or something, but you can see there, they all come in like a thin digibook, or not digibook, a digipack style packaging, just kind of a little cardboard case. And then at the top there, that's a book. And same with this here. This one's called Lies and Deceit, from the same director. I didn't even open this one yet. There's a little tear in the cellophane there, but it's still sealed. Next movie is a body horror, body torture type movie from Brian Usna. Really trippy, crazy movie called Society. I think it's a great cover, and I'm not sure if you're gonna be able to tell, but it's all embossed, like around the nose, the eyebrow area, and the chin. I don't think you can tell from the phone, but it's got bumps all across there, and it just looks grotesque. It reminds me of Freddy Krueger. Here's a fun little Japanese action movie. Movies. This is the Stray Cat Rock series, and in this set you get Delinquent, Girl Boss, Wild Jumbo, Sex Hunter, Machine Animal, and Beat 71. This one was limited to 2,000 copies. You can see that they're in the middle of the screen, and it has some pretty decent bonus features. Here's a box set from my state, Weird, Wisconsin. I live in southeast corner of Wisconsin. This is the Bill Rebane collection. And you get some pretty fun low-budget movies in here. And you get The Game, Twister's Revenge. See if I can get that a better look here. Monster, A Go-Go, Invasion from Inner Earth, The Alpha Incident, The Demons of Ludlow, and Who is Bill Rebane? It's a documentary. Also comes with a poster and a book. Yeah, this is cool. Low budget horror. And here's some poliziotteschi. This is Italian crime action. You get The Big Racket and The Heroin Busters. Tomas Milian, great actor. So there you can see the movies, and it comes with the book. And here's some more poliziotteschi. This is 5 classic Italian crime thrillers from 1973 to 1977. And you get the movies on their own case in a book. And hold on, let me pull this up just for a second so we can see the movies here. You get, oh, it's right on the side of the band here. So, all right, come on, work with me here. Don't fail me now. Okay, Savage 3, Like Rabid Dogs, Colt 38, Special Squad, Highway Racer, and No, The Case is Happily Resolved. And these are gritty drug lords and crime and police shootouts and stuff. Those are fun movies. The next one is the Vengeance trilogy. You get Let me rewind that for a second. You get Sympathy for Mr. Vengeance, you get Old Boy, and you get Lady Vengeance. Beautiful set. And this big fella here, I'm really glad I was able to add this to the collection. I love all these movies. And this is the Psycho collection. You get 1, 2, 3, and 4. Part 4 is called The Beginning. I enjoy 2 and 3 even a little bit more than part 1, I think. And there you have the discs, and comes with a pretty good size hardcover book. And it also has a plastic sheath. I don't know if they're trying to make it look like it's the shower curtain, but you can see Norman Bates dressed up as Mother. And that will conclude shelf 2. All right, and like I said, these are not alphabetical, so I hope you guys can deal with that. So these are the Giallo Essentials box sets. I talked about these at length not too long ago, so I'm not going to spend too much time on these. But you do have 3 movies per set. And this one you get, it almost slid out the bottom there. The Night Evelyn Came Out of the Grave, The Iguana with the Tongue of Fire, and The Suspicious Death of a Minor. And that's the white box. So the blue box is The Forbidden Photos of a Lady Above Suspicion, Death Walks on High Heels, and Death Walks at Midnight. And yes, I would recommend all of these box sets, but this one right here may be the best of the group, at least in my opinion. This is the black set. And this one comes with Smile Before Death. The weapon is the, I can't remember, what does that say? I'm having a hard time seeing today. The weapon, the hour, the motive, and the killer reserved 9 seats. All right, get in there. And here's the yellow set. It's in there backwards, of course. There's the yellow set. And let's see here. This is another really good one. What Have They Done to Your Daughter's Torso and Stripped Nude for Your Killer? This one's excellent. I think I need to go get my eyes checked, man. Everything looks really blurry. And backwards again. This is the red edition. And this one comes with The Possessed, The Fifth Chord, and The Pajama Girl case. Now we get into some spaghetti westerns, and Arrow did a great job with these 3 sets. The first one's called Blood Money. You get 4 classic westerns. And in this set, you get $10,000 Blood Money, Vengeance is Mine, Find a Place to Die, and Metallo. Really, really good stuff. If you are kind of new to this genre of I can't talk, man. I can't talk today. I was a little bit under the weather the last couple days, a little bit of a head cold, and didn't really sleep good last night. But what I was saying is, if I just got a text from my buddy Curious World, and I was trying to read it, but it disappeared off the phone before I got a chance to finish it. So for the 3rd time, if you're new at getting into like spaghetti westerns, if you've never seen any, or if you're just trying to get some cool movies to start a collection, these are really good. These are all worth it. So this is the Blood Money box, and this one's the Savage Guns, and this one you get I Want Him Dead, El Puro, Wrath of the Wind, and The Four of the Apocalypse. Actually, that was, I missed this one over here. So I'll go back to that one. This is what the cover of Savage Guns look like. And this one is the one I missed, I think. Yeah. You get the movies, a poster, in a book, and you get Massacre Time, My Name is Pecos, Bandidos, and God Said to Cain. And we got 2 more left on this shelf. Paolo and Vitorino Taviani. Oh, look at that. Saved it. I saved your life box set. Jeez, this is not going very smooth. I'm sorry about that, guys. I'll try to get my shit together here. This first one is called Padre Padrone, The Night of the Shooting Stars, and Chaos. These are Italian films, and they're all in Italian language with English subtitles. And the last one was Battle Royale. This was limited. I don't remember what it was limited to, but I also have this on Steelbook. And this is kind of I guess, a more adult or a more violent Hunger Games type movie, where the contestants play for their lives. And I still have never opened this one. And they all come on these little slim packs here. You get the theatrical cut, director's cut, and then you get special features, booklets, and comics and postcards. And this was early on in Arrow's Blu-ray run, and you can see how they kind of fixed things since then. All of these are kind of a uniform height, right? And then boom, you get to this one, and it's just a little eyesore. I don't mean to complain all the time about that kind of stuff, and I don't really think it's complaining. I'm just pointing it out. So, but I would definitely recommend any and all of these Giallo films, as well as these 3 spaghetti western box sets. Really, really excellent stuff. Okay, so moving down one shelf, I have this another beautiful box set. This is the George A. Romero Between Night and Dawn. So these are all movies that Romero directed in between Night of the Living Dead and Dawn of the Dead. And those movies are The Crazies, Season of the Witch, and There's Always Vanilla, and then it comes with a book. This is a beautiful set though, really, really nice. I like The Crazies, but and it's rare for me to say this, but I preferred the remake to the original. And that rarely happens, at least for me, but the Crazies remake was really good. Next one's called Beyond the Door, and this is a Exorcist ripoff. You get the movie in a book and a poster. I mean, they even made the girl look like Reagan McNeil. They weren't trying to hide it. Here's a collaboration between Sergio Martino and Fulci. It's not really a collaboration, but they each have a movie in this set, in the Black Cats. So Martino's, check out this mouthful of a title here for you. Your vice is a locked room and only I have the key. That's the name of the movie. And Fulci's was just simply The Black Cat. And then it comes with a nice thick book there at the bottom. And you get some bonus materials. This one's limited to 3,000. Right in the middle of your screen there. And we're gonna miss Tony Todd. He passed away not too long ago. I mean, it was in 2024, but this was a role I think he was meant for, and anything after this will not be the same to me. But this is Candyman. You get the movie, a poster, and a book. And Tony Todd was great. Gonna miss that dude. And the next one is Fulci's City of the Living Dead. Comes in a hard outer shell. Check out that artwork. And you get a book, a poster, and the movie. And we have a couple editions here of Argento's The Bird with the Crystal Plumage. This was the first one that came out. This is the Blu-ray book, poster, movie. Look at all those bonus materials there. And then they re-released it as a 4K, which this one is. And I'm not really crazy about this cover. If you put them side by side, I think the one on the left is much better. But what are you gonna do? There you can see the black case, and then there's a book and a poster. Here's another one of their earliest box sets, and it's not in a very good, sturdy box. It's called Bloodbath. It's a very, very soft slipcover, and you can see that there at the bottom of the box, even with really gentle care, this thing's fallen apart already. But same format here. You get the movie, a book, and a poster. And you get a bunch of bonus materials here. Here's the movies of Jose Larraz's Blood Hunger. You get Whirlpool, The Coming of Sin and Vampires. And these are Spanish horror movies. If I remember right, these are in Spanish language. Let me double check that. Shoot. And never mind, I don't know. I'm not gonna fight this thing. I just want to keep this movie or this video rolling here. Next one is Carrie, Deluxe Edition. Movie. Hold on a second. I'm gonna turn my phone off. For some reason, it's really blurry. I'm gonna go clean my phone really quick. I'll be right back. All right, hopefully that helped a little bit. So here is the Cat O' Tails from Dario Argento. This was the Blu-ray box set. And this one is the 4K set. Same movie, just a supposed upgrade in quality. Some of these I have a hard time telling the difference between a 4K and a Blu-ray, and sometimes I feel like I'm being played for a sucker, but I'm a collector. What are you gonna do? Here's a cool box set, the Cold War Creatures from Sam Katzman. And you get, I'm gonna be fighting with this phone. The Giant Claw Zombies of Mora Tau, the Werewolf, and Creature with the Atomic Brain. 4-disc set. Here's a Guillermo del Toro movie called Crimson Peaks. And this one is a pretty cool set, but again, it's much bigger than the other movies around it, so it looks kind of awkward on the shelves. But you get an art card here. You get a couple more art cards. I'm not gonna go through all of those. Don't fail me here. You get a booklet. This thing's gonna fall. And then the movie's inside there. So I don't want to spend too much time trying to dig everything out. And again, if you're interested in seeing any of these more in depth, just let me know and I'll put it in the next video. Luciano Ercoli, Death Walks Twice, another beautiful set. You get Death Walks at Midnight and Death Walks on High Heels, and plus you get a book. And this was limited to 3,000. You can see that there in the middle. Got a couple of Deep Red. Man, I'm really having a hard time with this focus today. I don't know why. This was the first release of it, and it came in this really low quality paper slipcover. And when I say paper, I mean it's like a sheet of paper covering the movie. It's really that thin. Okay, so maybe I'm exaggerating a little, but it's not very good quality. This was the 3-disc edition that also came with the bonus CD soundtrack. And this was I think this was the Region A one, correct? No, this was Region B, I'm sorry. This one is the Region A. And in the Region A set, they omitted the 3rd disc, so you do not get the CD soundtrack on this one. And we're not done with Deep Red just yet. This was a Arrow Video website exclusive for Deep Red, and that's the Italian title for Deep Red. This is the 4K. So you get, those are both DVD or Blu-ray editions, and this is the 4K poster and book. And I have the Demons and Demons 2. I don't like this packaging at all. I would prefer that they just put it in a box like this or something. I don't know. It's just, it's sloppy. I don't like it. Demons 1 and 2, I don't have to say much about that. You guys know about that movie. Der Todesking, Jörg Buttgereit, German director. He's known for his, I guess, body horror, over-the-top gore, buckets of blood type stuff. So this is a 3-disc set. You also do get a CD soundtrack with this set. And here's a movie. I've seen this a couple of different times before, but I've never opened up this set. This is Donnie Darko. I think it's a pretty good movie. The first time I saw it, I really liked it because it was kind of a new concept in a movie that hadn't really been done before, or at least not as saturated as some of the other subgenres of the movies. But look at all those bonus materials there in the middle. That's unbelievable. Really nice box set. And we got 2 more on this shelf, and then we got 2 more shelves and we're done. So this is the complete Dr. Phibes. Another one of those kind of paper slip covers. This one's limited to 3,000. And you get the Abominable Dr. Phibes and Dr. Phibes Rises Again. And you get a complete Dr. Phibes book that you can read and get as much Dr. Phibes info jammed into your brain. Always fun to watch Vincent Price. And the last one for this shelf is Dune. Beautiful box set here. And you get, there's a lot of stuff. This is actually a steel book in here. And you get a couple books too. It's a very heavy set. So that will take care of that shelf. Let's keep moving. And this is where the fun begins, because now your boy Toddy Walnuts is on his knees, kind of leaning. I'll be feeling this tomorrow. Here's the Rainier Fassbender collection. And you get a lot of the movies here. You get his early works. You get The Merchant of Four Seasons and Beware of a Holy Whore. And you get The Marriage of Maria Braun, Fox and His Friends, and Chinese Roulette, Effie Priest, Fear Eats the Soul, and The Bitter Tears of Petra von Kant. And you get a nice thick book. This thing's really heavy. Good stuff. And this is the Female Scorpion box set. Japanese goodness here. Fighting, action movies. This is the complete collection. So let's see if we can get in here and look at the movies. You get Female Prisoner number 701 Scorpion. Female Prisoner Scorpion Jailhouse 41. Female Prisoner Scorpion Beast Stable. And Female Prisoner Scorpion number 701's Grudge Song. And you also get a poster and a book. Next one is a really fun movie from my childhood. I really love this movie, and I think the soundtrack is excellent, by Queen. This is the 4K Flash Gordon. You get a book in the movie. You get a feature-length documentary that's included in here that was made in 2017. That's always a plus when you get bonus features like that. Here's Cronenberg's Videodrome, starring Deborah Harry, who was in the band Blondie. And you get, so this is a limited edition. You get a collector's booklet, which is exclusive to this set. Oh, this is the early works. If you guys, let me see, hold on, I'll pull that down and show you what I'm talking about. Where was that? Here, right here. So this was I guess kind of a standalone edition of his early works here. So everything that's on this disc is in this box set. So you really don't need to double dip unless you want to, because that's a bonus feature in this set. And you also get the movie on Blu-ray and DVD. 100-page booklet. That's pretty significant, and Arrow does an excellent job. Here is the box set called Gothic Fantastico, 4 Italian Tales of Terror. This is the Italians making Gothic horror, which is excellent. The Blancheville Monster, The Third Eye, Lady Morgan's Vengeance, and The Witch. And you get a nice book there. Really nice stuff. Here's a Florida director, William Griffey. Box set called He Came from the Swamp. And you get quite a few of his movies in this set. You get Whiskey Mountain, They Came from the Swamp, Sting of Death, Death Curse of Tartu, The Hooked Generation, The Psychedelic Priest, The Naked Zoo, and Mako, Jaws of Death. And then you get a hardcover book there at the bottom. Love it, love it, love it. Arrow spoiling us, as they always do. So I got the box set Henry, Portrait of a Serial Killer. It's supposed to be loosely based on serial killers Henry Lee Lucas and Otis Toole. Michael Rooker plays a good role in this movie. It's the 4K, and you get a couple of different books that comes with this, and a poster. I think this movie's pretty good. I think it's it gives me that that grimy feeling, like I have to take a shower after I'm done watching it. We've got a couple more Hellraiser things here. This was just kind of the standard box set, Hellraiser 1, 2, and 3. And it's kind of bare bones compared to the other deluxe sets that they released since this. But I don't really like to sell things in my collection, but I'm thinking eventually I'm gonna have to start purging some of my stuff. I just don't know when. But here's one of the pride and joys of my Arrow collection. This is the Scarlet Box, and if you see up here in silver Sharpie, that's Doug Bradley's signature, who played Pinhead. And I've said in many of my videos before that I'm not really an autograph hound, and I don't really go out of my way to try to get autographs from people, but there are certain people that I would like to have, you know, and I had mentioned that I like George A. Romero's signature on my poster, and I have Argento and Savini on another poster, and Doug Bradley. These are like legends. These are like the cream of the crop when it comes to the horror stuff. So definitely wanted to buy this, and I bought this from Mike over at Grindhouse Video, and I bought this several years ago now, and I don't remember what I paid for it, but that's where it came from, Grindhouse Video. I think he had an in-store signing. And like I was saying, this is the Scarlet Box. So you get 1, 2, and 3. 2 being Hellbound, and 3 being Hell on Earth. And this is a really nice set. So I'll show you one more time that little signature there. Big fan of Doug Bradley. I like the first 3 movies fine in this set. 4, sometimes I can deal with it, but a lot of the sequels were not as good. Here is The Hills Have Eyes. Now this is a crazy ass movie. This is a backwoods hillbilly cannibals. Look at all those bonus features. These are the kind of movies that freak me out the most, because this is the stuff that could really happen. And here's Hills Have Eyes 2. Not as good, but still fun. And here's another case of, I like the remakes better than I like the originals. Just my opinion. Here's the House collection. You get House, and then you get, come on baby, there we go. The Second Story, the Horror Show, and the Repossession, plus you get a thick book, hardbound book, and a bunch of bonus materials. And I think this is a Blu-ray DVD combo. It is. That's why it's so heavy. Real heavy, sturdy set. Check that out. This is another series that really tapered off at the end. The first one was good, and then it just started going downhill after that. Here's Masaki Kobayashi's The Human Condition trilogy. This thing is long. 574 minutes to watch the whole trilogy. And it's in Japanese language, also in black and white. There's the discs and the book. And we got a couple more here. We have the Killer Dames box set by Miraglia. Again, hold on, I almost dropped the phone. you get the Red Queen kills 7 times, and the night Evelyn came out of the grave. And you get the Killer Dames book. And 2 more on this shelf, and we have 1 more shelf. That's it. I was never really good at pronouncing these, so I'm just, for the sake of making myself look like a horse's ass, I'm just gonna show you what the titles look like. Francis Ford Coppola presents. And the second one is Francis Ford Coppola and George Lucas. These were documentary style films that were that really took advantage of some of the new equipment around this time, where they were taking like high quality pictures and drone footage, and I mean it's pretty breathtaking. First one came out in 1983, the second one 1988. And I remember watching part 1. I don't know if I've ever seen part 2, so I can't really talk about it. And I don't even really remember what part 1 was about, other than just being like showing off what they can do with camera equipment. And you can see the top there. There's a book called 2 Films by Godfrey Reggio. And the last one is a Wes Craven movie, The Last House on the Left. Not a very good movie. Not completely bad either, but definitely not a good movie. When you get the case, you get a book and you get a poster. These little box sets are like a treat for us collectors. Gonna get something to drink really quick, and we'll finish up on the bottom shelf. Okay, pull these towards me instead of trying to go down to them. This is a Bob Hoskins double feature. You get The Long Good Friday and you get Mona Lisa. Some good British action gangster movies. And you get, what does that say? Limited edition extras, and you get a, I thought there was a book in here, but I guess not. I bought this one a long time ago. And this next one I never saw. I just picked it up because it was on an Arrow website sale a few years ago, or several years ago now. You got Lucio Visconti's Ludwig. I've never seen this yet. I think this is a kind of like a period piece during, what does that say? Turned his attentions to the life and death of King Ludwig II of Bavaria in 1972, resulting in an epic of 19th century decadence. This set's really fun. I really love the Marx Brothers. These guys are great. These are the 4 movies that they made at Paramount from 1929 to 1933. And you get Duck Soup, actually 5 movies. You get Monkey Business, Horse Feathers, The Coconuts, and Animal Crackers, and you also get that book. This is one of my favorite box sets from Arrow. Just because it came out of nowhere, really. I mean, you know, they were releasing stuff like House and Argento stuff, and all of a sudden, boom, they come up with this gem. Yeah, I gotta grab that. These next are Bootgerite movies again. So I don't like this genre of movie. Necrophiliacs and falling in love and doing things with corpses. It just creeps me out. It's gross, and I don't really like these movies. Basically, they're just in my collection as collector pieces, and I'm thinking that eventually I'm just gonna get rid of these. I'll sell them or trade for something, but I know these were kind of rare. They were, there was a low print run on these. And this also comes with a CD soundtrack and a 100-page book. And limited to 3,000, I'm sorry, 3,000 pieces. And then part 2, same thing. I don't know what this one, okay, this also was limited to 3,000. And you get the soundtrack, and you get a 100-page book. Not my cup of tea, that. Here's some Japanese action goodness. Outlaw Gangster, the complete collection. If you made it this far into the video, hashtag gangster in the comments section. I see you. And if you made it this far, thank you. So, come on. So this one comes with Gangster VIP, Gangster VIP 2, Heartless, Goro the Assassin, Black Dagger, and Kill. This was limited to 3,000. Right there. And here's another beautiful set. It's a little awkward, but I dig it, man. This is a cool set. Don Coscarelli's Phantasm. It comes in this big square box, and there's a sphere in here. And you get a book. Oh, shit. What, that, I don't want to scratch or scuff that sphere. Angus Scrimm, who played the tall man in this movie, really pretty much made this movie what it is today as a cult classic. Because he was a creepy, kind of a villain, I don't know, like a monster kind of scary dude in that movie. Next one is Argento's Phenomena. Hold on, losing grip on my phone here. All right, there we go. All right, so this is Phenomena. And this comes with 2 different cuts of the movie. You get the US cut, which is Phenomena, and you get the UK, which is Creepers, and you get a book. And I believe the UK edition is a little bit longer, if I remember. Don't quote me on that, though. I know one of them was a little longer. I'm just not remembering which one. But and you get that 60-page book, and that's a beautiful website. Jennifer Connelly. Here's some British Gothic horror, and I really like this movie. I got this really cheap on a second market. I think I bought this on Mercari for like 10 bucks. And this is a pretty nice little box set called Mill of the Stone Women. Comes with a book and the movie, and to me, I think the atmosphere in this movie is what makes it. I'm trying to think what this would be a good double bill of. That Chuck Connors movie with the wax mannequins. For some reason, I'm drawing a blank on that. And I have it too. I have a couple different editions of it. It'll come to me after I hit stop recording, I'm sure. But this would be a good double bill with that, with Chuck Connors, and there was all those mannequins and stuff, and that was a creepy movie. This one's similar to that one, directed by Giorgio Ferroni. Hey, Georgie, I'm making a movie over here. All right, let's keep moving. And we have Reanimator. Two-disc limited edition. Also comes with a comic from the 1991 comic book. 92 pages. And here's Bride of Reanimator. This box here is very thick and sturdy. This one here is very thin. Very thin. But I enjoy both of these movies. Next one is RoboCop. This is the Blu-ray. I know it has a 4K, and I think I have the 4K steelbook of this. But same format. You get the movie, the book, and a poster. This is one of the grail pieces in my Arrow collection. This is the 6 Gothic Tales by Edgar Allan Poe, starring Vincent Price. You get the Fall of the House of Usher, The Pit and the Pendulum, Tales of Terror, The Raven, The Haunted Palace, and the Tomb of Ligia. I never really know how to pronounce that. It comes with this beautiful book, hardbound book. I think it's probably 100 pages. And I remember when this one sold out, I don't remember what it was limited to, but when it sold out, people lost their minds and they were looking for it for like $200, $300 for this set. But I was just glad that I was able to get it before it sold out. And here's the last movie, or the last box set in this video, and this is also a spaghetti western box set called The Complete Sartana. Some pretty good titles here for you. You get the book, Sartana's Here, Trade Your Pistol for a Coffin, that's one title. If you meet Sartana, pray for your death. Light the fuse, Sartana is coming. I am Sartana, your angel of death. And have a good funeral, my friend, Sartana will pay. So that's gonna do it. So you've seen everything that I own from Arrow. And each year I add more. So we'll do this again next year. And I'm sure over the course of this year, you'll see some things that I add to the collection that I show off in update videos and stuff like that. So, all right, I hope you guys enjoyed this collection overview. Thank you for spending some time with me, and I'll see you guys out there somewhere. Take care.
Oh, he did it, my plate. Oh, my brain is burning. Non-flashback. Oh. Oh, Leatherface, you bitch! Oh, look what you did to my Sonny Bono wig do! Oh, God damn, I can't believe it! You're gonna have to buy me a new plate cover! You're gonna have to buy me a new plate cover, Leatherface! Oh, he's gonna send me back to the VA hospital with a dent in my plate! Well, at least he didn't mess me up. Dog wheel hunt! Get that bitch, Leatherface! Get that bitch! Dog! Music is my life! Hey, lick my plate, you dog damn!